Hi, this is Ron McTube. We're playing the Hunter Classic on PC. Today we're taking a look at the new winter clothing, which is the Arctic Fox clothing, which I'm wearing right now. All of the pieces except the pants offer good scent reduction against all the species in subarctic areas, Whiterime Ridge. Also notice that the Arctic hat in the store description, which looks very nice, mentions a shaman. Now in the previous recent comp, Dear April Distant Friends, I did a video on this that also mentions a shaman, and his name is Orpin Gallic. Now, does that mean that there is some future content coming to do with this Orpin Gallic? I'm not sure. But there's also some Snow Geese Missions, which we're going to be doing a few today. And I've done a few already. And there's a guy in that called Ig Sivelatak. He mentions he needs to get Snow Goose feather to sell it in his father's store. And guess who his father is? Orpin Gallic. So this is tying in. This may be some future content to do with this, I don't know, or it's just a really good story developing in missions. But they're tying the comps together, and it's really interesting to see how this is going to develop. Also, in the latest update, they fixed some bugs, and one of the big ones is they fixed the infamous unharvestable animal bug. Now, this was an issue where sometimes players were unable to harvest killed animals, so that's a big one to fix. So well done the Hunter team. I'm doing a Snow Goose mission called Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. I'm finishing it off. Basically, in the first part of it, you've got to kill snow geese with a 12 gauge, a 20 gauge, and then a 20 gauge semi-automatic. Now, I'm using the Winter Camo 20 gauge semi-automatic to do the last part of it. I've got to kill 3 snow geese to finish off the mission. I'm not going to do all the missions in this video. We're going to do some missions, and then we're going to have a look at the Arctic Fox clothing. So there's a lot to talk about, a lot to do. Got some snow geese coming in. There's 10 missions in total, so there's plenty to keep you going over the weekend or do them at your leisure. They're good for GMS as well if you want to earn some currency. That's why a lot of people do the missions. Also, they're fun and they've got stories tied in, maybe to future content as well. So there's lots of reasons to do them. So let's call them in. So we need 3 snow geese, 5 have broke, so 3 out of 5. That should be pretty simple to achieve with a shotgun. Here goes. 1, 2, and 3. So that should be the mission over. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Now, we're going to move on now. We'll collect these. I'll take a little trophy shot with a snow goose. And then we're going to try out the Arctic Fox clothing. I'm trying to give you a reason, and that's quite a big snow goose actually, over 4 kilo. The snow geese go up to like 4,500 in scoring, so anything over 4,000 is quite a good snow geese. It's better than average, and that is the mission complete. But the Arctic Fox clothing, I was trying to give a reason or show you a reason why to get it. Now I was thinking about it, what could we do to show you this, give you an example, and I thought, you know what, let's try and get really close up to some of the spooky animals in it and see how close we can do that. Now there's the snow goose. Hopefully, like I say, I can show you this in action, and that's what we're going to try in a minute. Maybe we'll spot some foxes, Arctic fox, some Dall sheep. They can be quite spooky, and we'll try and get up with a bow or something like that. See as close as possible we can get with that. Right, let's give that a try, shall we? Now where should we go? Which part of the Whiterime Reserve shall we visit? Now I've come up in the mountains, and I found a really good example. Well, I think it is anyway. I want to try and get as close as possible to this Dall sheep. Now it's not really about the size of it. We'll try and get a nice one, but there's a small one in front of me. It looks a little bit like me actually with a coat. Maybe it's made of the same material, I don't know. It would make sense because a lot of people use what they've got around them. So maybe it is made of the same thing, goose feathers and Dall sheep. But I want to see how close we can get to it. I'm going to try and get under 20 meters without spooking it. Now it is coming towards me. Hello there. It's only a small one, but look, we're 21 meters. It's a female. Alright, let's see how close we can get to it. And I'm going to pull out the bow and then shoot it. We're still good. That's the thing, you never know. The store description might say something, but when you're actual testing it out, certain things might not work the same way. So I'm just showing you this is good. Look, under 20 meters, that's fine. She was giving me the beady eye. Right, 14 meters. We don't really need to get much closer than that. If you can't hit things at 40 meters, I don't know what to say. But let's take this out. It's only a small one, but it's nice to see it worked. And it was my last arrow as well for the snakebite compound bow. I must say, I will actually try this now and do this a bit more often, the doll bow hunting. It's a lot of fun, roaming around the mountains, creeping around with a bow and try and take out some big ones. I have had some really big doll sheep in the past. 206 I think my best is in my trophy lodge, but this is only a small one, and as you can see 15 meters is a kill distance. So yes, the Arctic fox clothing worked out well, and as you can see we look pretty similar. Looks really fluffy, the doll sheep does, and so does my jacket and my clothing. So maybe it is made of the same material, I don't know. Right, let's try and get a better one, shall we? Close up. But I must say, it's been great fun hunting these. I'm definitely going to have to hunt some more doll sheep. What is your favourite animal you're hunting in the Hunter Classic at the moment? Drop it in the comments. I've spotted in the background a better looking doll sheep. I haven't got any arrows left, so I'm going to have to use a rifle. I've got the 300 rifle on, and that is a real beast of a rifle. So here goes, 220 meters out. We should do this. Hopefully we don't mess it up. Here goes. Steady up. Come on. And he's down. So it's been a great update. We've had new winter clothing, the Arctic fox clothing. I must say it looks really nice, and a lot of people will buy it just for how the hat looks alone. And it works really well close up. We've also had bug fixers, 3 bug fixers. They've also fixed the unharvestable animal bug, which is great news. Also, Snow Geese Missions. I'm about halfway through. I'm going to complete those over the weekend. Lots of GMS for doing them, and they're great fun. Give them a try. I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.